Hello and welcome to Scotty Wandering. My name is Peter and you have caught me, because I'm traveling alone this round. For the next week or so, I am taking a trip around Lake Michigan. For the most part, I'm going to be focusing on the Mitten and then the UP. I don't even know how much I'm going to cover in Wisconsin because I have done that already on this channel extensively. Right now, I am at Indiana Dunes National Park, National Lakeshore, wherever you want to call it. And in this series, I'm going to show you basically what I discover along my travels, what I find along the way. So I'm leaving Indiana Dunes. I will end at Grand Haven tonight is the plan. So let's see what I find along the way. Campground tours, which I normally do, are also included in the series, but they are separate videos. So I just did a video from the campground here, and my next one will probably be the one in Grand Haven. So come along, subscribe if you want to see this whole journey, and let's get going. Welcome to the RV and Motorhome Museum and Hall of Fame. This is also a Harvest Host location. And on the back side is the Northern Indiana Event Center, and I don't know if they're setting up or tearing down for some event right now. Alright, behind the wall there is the video that introduces you to this Hall of Fame. I was wrong, it's not the Motorhome Hall of Fame, it is the Manufactured Home, MH, either way. The reason, and that is new over there. The RV Hall is over there, and the video talks about it being opened in 2022. So the video is a little outdated, but it makes total sense to have manufactured homes represented because a lot of the people who started the RV industry, represented by all the people on the wall, their companies continue to exist as manufactured homes. And in the back, there is a library that has all sorts of periodicals about the history of and articles of RV. Now the reason I started upstairs is it gives me the ability to take a look from above. So this is all the history, and up front are modern units. Through that, let's see what's new. Now there was a point in my journey of looking at camping and things, of really looking at something like this. This is Sullivan Sport Go. We got a video going on next door about blinds. But this compacts down to a really small little trailer. It's really creative. But it's a, you know, as far as a pop-up goes, it folds to nothing. It weighs nothing. Let's see what's in this beast. That is quite the motor coach. It's pretty sleek. It's an RV. It hasn't even left the building yet. Big luxury couch, launch TV, stairs to the upper deck, multi-head shower, and very strangely colored bedroom. I'm not sold on this one. This is definitely a pre-production, not actually built model. This is a futuristic thing, but I don't think it exists. I don't think this one is a current one. I think the awning is bigger than what's inside. Main bed, bunks. If this space is supposed to be showing us what currently exists and what the potential is, it is a wasted space by the industry. Sullivan's board is kind of cool. That doesn't exist. It is cheaply built. And that's a very basic little travel trailer. They have this really nice model of a manufacturing plant, which kind of walks you through bringing the frames in, putting the axles on, flipping the frame over to put all the tanks and things on underneath it without having to work upside down. The floor is put on first before it's flipped over. Then the whole thing is put on a track, rolled down, flooring goes in, cabinets go in, the outer walls get put on, those are pre-manufactured and placed in. Roof gets set in, electrical gets put through, especially along the roof line, then the outer sheeting of the roof and insulation. Then rolls of membrane go over to seal the roof, and then you cut the holes for the AC and vents and other accessories. Windows are put in, slide outs are added. Somewhere along the way it magically turns into a fifth wheel, and then you include the appliances. Oh no, that's doors and drawers, then appliances, then furniture, which includes awnings, and then final finish, and then inspection. So with all the stuff manufactured in this area of Elkhart Lake, the one on display comes from North Carolina. Like I said, the local industry is kind of missing the boat here. All right, so the history of RVs. We're going to start with a little travel trailer. 1913, this was one of the first ones. Can't go in this one, it's too precious. That kind of got things started. And this was designed to be towed behind your old Ford, or new at the time. This one is a telescoping apartment. So it starts out with your old Ford here with a little box that all of this slides out of. So that slides in, and that all gets pushed back in for travel. And then you open it up, that gives you your bed. So it's like a truck bed, you know, with your outer kitchen, which is really kind of slick system. It's really well designed and all made out of wood. Got the tongue and groove for it to slide in and out of, and then all of that just tucks away at the end of the day, so you can go down the road and hopefully have proper clothing because you are out in the middle of the weather. Nice old Airstream from '58. I can't go in, but you can. You can see better than I can. This is more like a pop-up. Folds in somehow. All collapses down to a simple little trailer with nice heavy canvas exterior. Similar here. A little more contained, a little harder to get into. These are all back in 1922. There's a bunch of them, these kind of things. 35. Got some tin assembly parts there, but it all folds in on itself. See where Sullivan Sport gets their ideas. Just using modern materials. Now that's a cozy little Airstream. 1958 bed. Let's believe that slides forward. Bathroom, kitchen, everything in one place. That is a tiny little cozy space. Now another nice motorcomb, Pierce Arrow. Ooh, house car. This is more like an outdoor patio. Another inside dining area. I don't know where you sleep on this one. But it looks like the old buses that you will find in Yellowstone that get you around as a tour bus. Now this is one of their prized possessions. This was Lindbergh's trailer. here. 1939. Cozy little spot back there. Kitchen up front. Oh, I like the hand pump. That's nice. And its companion piece next to it was actually his plane builder. This was his travel trailer. Very narrow little shotgun kind of thing. Beautiful wood construction and inside. Going back there, boy, that's going to be hard to see. Now this is the backside of Lindbergh's plane builder. That's his vehicle. It's quite long, but that was the sleeping area back there. Very sleek design. All right, these are considered house cars, and this was Mae West's house car. Driver's seat, cozy back area. I assume something pops into a bed. Simple little camp stove. Another house car over here. Ooh, not so comfortable seating for driving, bouncing down the road. I love the windows up top, and those actually open. Now that's a driver chair. That's interesting. Bed in the back. I love that those windows open, as well as the lower side. That's a lot of light in here. Another one of those great pumps for the sink. I want one of those. Now this is a motorhome, house car as they called it. So full everything driver, but it is sleek design, beautiful wardrobe, 2 seats up there, kitchen, plenty of room to sleep back here, and that beautiful wood design. Check out the toaster in here. That is a really beautiful vehicle. Needs some air in the tires. That is a sleek vehicle. Now they calling this a motorhome, 1937, but this one doesn't drive, I don't believe. But very luxurious design in this one. That's some high-end woods finishes. Now we're looking at 1957 teardrop here. First teardrop we've seen. So just bed inside, and it gives you your outdoor kitchen out here. Basic design has not changed much, just construction materials have changed. And this one's a homemade one. Since it's canvas top, I have a feeling this folds in. Yeah, there's hinged, so the walls fold in, the back folds in, so we'll probably flip the bed in, fold the back in, take your roof off, fold it all together. These are all very low. Nice finishes, nice appliances for a home built though. 1954 Yellowstone trailer, dual door. That's a heating system. That'll keep you warm in this little space. Let's go look at the other end. And get some airflow coming through here. That's nice. Now we're going through a bunch of little travel trailers here. Let me check this one out. Mustang travel trailer, 1966. This one I can go in. Now this one in the back bumps up, plenty of room. Crawl around. I don't know if you can see, oh, you probably can't see that, it's dark. There's an extra bunk up top. Wait, there's always it's dark in here. Sorry about that. But even this is an old Dometic. 1962. This is like a motorcycle trailer of today. Got the tiny little trailer up front that flips and gives you an entrance, and then the bed in the back. So you have all this room to play with, but it takes up no space when traveling. 1950. That's a small bunk up there for the kid. 1968 Jayco. Oh, now we got a nice little early style Class C 69 truck camper. Oh, I can't go in. The rope. So this is bench seat down here. You can fit a couple people there, and this is the kind where you lay on your belly up there and watch the world go by before anybody had a seatbelt. Now we got a couple of the GMCs. Vehicles designed from the ground up to be motorhomes. Step up into the cab. You get a high view when driving from in here. No longer sitting down on the ground. Ooh, 8-track. That's exciting, right? And then sleeping area behind the closed door. But bring your own, transistor radio. Now this one was built on a Cadillac chassis. I swear that's the family truckster down there. Designed to stay low so it would fit in a standard garage. Star Trek 2. Custom built. There's only a couple of them made. Actually quite nice in here. You're not going to stand up tall. Oldsmobile manual because it had an Oldsmobile engine. Back when you had all those distinctions between the GM brands. Very sleek design. Wow, that is quite the style choices. Can't get over the styling on this beast. It does have the Cadillac emblem on the wheel covers. Dual antennas. Fancy. A 1985 Bounder. This one we can go in. Maybe dark though. Wow, this is just expansive. Lots of room in here. Goes forever. 1978 Coachman Class C. Can't go in the back. I can go in the front. That's kind of weird. And then the first Class A here. Bathroom right there. Wow, this one goes forever. Got a whole world up here in the driver compartment and enough seating for the entire family up front. And a whole separate world back here. The kitchen and then another bedroom in the back. I'm a little saddened. Upstairs, and all those toys we saw in the library, there were tons of Winnebagos. There's no representation of Winnebagos in this collection. Still can't get over the sleekness of this one over here. That is beautiful. Now, if you want to go way back in time, there was that. 4 motors were a thing. Well, while we're here, let's look at the manufactured homes. Like I said, a lot of the manufactured home manufacturers began their life as an RV manufacturer. Well, over here they're trying to make it much more of a museum aspect. And we have the original covered wagon design, which would be the first mobile home. Schultz mobile. How about this for design concept? Mobile home tower. Just plunk your mobile home in a high-rise tower. And now we're truly a manufactured home, no longer a mobile home. Sleek. Walk-in closets. this is a nice home. Deck out there. And another spacious bedroom. So it does make sense for this museum to show the evolution from something that started out as a covered wagon mobile home to a mobile home that, okay, we're going to plunk this home down on a lot permanently, but it has wheels and it can move and tax is different, to these manufactured homes which are still factory built, designed to go out, plunk down, anchored down, hold up to the weather, and be well insulated and last. That's what this second set of this museum is really showcasing. Well, that was interesting. I think there were some missed opportunities by the RV industry there, for sure. But still interesting. If you're in the area, kind of worth a stop. I kind of went out of my way, but I don't know when I'll get back through this way and have the time to do this. So one thing I'm definitely taking away from that in my head is, you know, we got a housing crisis in this country where people can't afford homes. You gotta accept the idea of manufactured home communities and not zone them out of existence. That's how we build housing quickly, affordably, and for the masses who can't afford it otherwise, and give them their own space rather than just rentals. Grand Haven. That's my site in Grand Haven State Park. Right here on the beach. It's 80-some degrees. Mid to late September. I'm gonna go jump in. Well, good morning from Grand Haven. Where's my light? There it is. There's a lot of lights up here, so there's plenty of light out here. Even pre-dawn here in Grand Haven. This is where I spent a lot of my time last night because the moon last night was full and there was a partial eclipse, so I spent some time out here. But I'm waiting for a little more daylight to hit this so I can expose the moon right. Well, that was a little disappointing this morning, just a little. I was trying to get that perfect picture with the moon coming down and setting right behind the lighthouses along the jetty there, and also then waiting for that perfect point where the sun actually rose over the hill and hit the lighthouses to light them up so that the exposures would be equal between the lighthouse and the moon. And by the time the light hit the lighthouses, the moon was down. It was still there, but it was totally lost in the haze and it just disappeared. I'm going to give you a quick little glance around this campground. I'll do a separate video that'll look a little more detailed in it, but there are things that are nice and there are things that are like, well, yeah, this isn't my typical camping experience, but if you're looking for waterfront camping, it's here. Just know soft sand is hard work to get across. So quickly, this is the main entrance to the beach, State Park Beach entrance station. Turn around, you get checked in here if you have your access pass, and a massive parking lot, big old beach down there. I'm staying right here. There's a row, this is A through, I forget, this is the lettered section right through here. And it's wide open. Plenty of spaces here. I'm in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and then there's a couple on the corner down there. These aren't so bad. This is a pump house for the city. This is where they pump water for Grand Haven. I was worried it's going to be loud. It wasn't. It's quiet. However, if you're one of these sites over here, these lights are on in here are on all night. I don't know why. There's no reason for them to be on. It's closed off. But you do have light here all night long. And now we'll take a look at the rest of it. Now, before I do, now you can see barely over there. The lighthouses are all lit up. And the moon is gone. But this is what all the numbered sites are like. Jammed together. Let's come over here where we can actually kind of see a little better. Most people want to be on that outer ring along the beach. But your sites are really quite small. Barely fit in them. And very little room behind. Some have room for picnic tables, some don't. But we're all just kind of jammed here in a parking lot. Now, nice big bathroom. Shower house is on the end. I gotta go do that this morning before I leave, because it's gonna be a while before I see a shower house again. So I gotta take advantage of that. And there's power at every site. So it's one of the reasons I stopped here, was I needed power for the next couple days. So this will wrap up this video for us. Started down at the southern tip of the lake in Indiana Dunes. Followed that state line over to RV museum. That was kind of interesting. Don't go too far out of your way for that. If you're going by, make the stop. Don't go out of your way to it for too much, unless you really want to see some of the old ones. Like I said, RV industry, you missed some opportunities there. Go over RVing, you're definitely missing out in that section there. And then Grand Haven here is a beautiful little town. Over on the Wisconsin side, it's just towns. Here on this side, it's very beach town-like, kind of like actual ocean coastal cities, where just have town after town after town, which are just tourist places. This place kind of seems like that. My old neighbors who live here now are like, yeah, but come Labor Day, the sidewalks get rolled up. And I could tell that here. And I'm here mid-September, so there's a little bit of that, but there's still plenty of people who live here, because that area out there by the lighthouse is busy all the time. So as the sun is just peeking over the hill finally and catching me here, thanks for coming along. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this. I will do a complete campground tour of here as best I can this morning. That'll be in a separate video. So if you want to see more about this campground specifically, you can watch that in another video. My next stop is going to be probably wander up the shore a bit and then head inland and try some wooded camping back in the woods, hoping for a creekside. We'll see how well I do on that. I'll see you in the next one. Get on out there and watch out for those seagulls. Ugh.